Namaste to all. I welcome all of you for today's session of past, present, and future of education. Today, we are going to speak on a 21st century New Age school called Wizkids Gurukula. It is based on the inspiration by Swami Vivekananda about education. The vision of Wizkids Gurukula is holistic development of the child with Bharatiya Sanskriti, Indian culture, 21st century skills, with experiential learning and personalized coaching. The focus is STEAMs, science, technology, entrepreneurship, arts, maths, and self-development based on Indian culture. So let us look at the 20th century education. The focus on data, information, and knowledge is practically outdated today. The machines, artificial intelligence or intelligence machines are much smarter, faster. The knowledge-based education, information and education, and data-based education is outdated. How can we work with machines? How can we use them? For that, wisdom is required. The focus of education should be wisdom and intelligence, not outdated 20th century systems. So that's where we are bringing you a new education system called Wizkids School. Wisdom comes from deeper inner understanding, the spiritual quotient, the emotional quotient, and wisdom comes from W-I-Z, wisdom comes from, like a magician, these children should be able to apply and use technology for success in life. The inner strength is wisdom. The outer ability to handle life and technology is called wisdom. So the schooling is called wisdom schooling. This is the 21st century New Age school. We are bringing you a complete roadmap for the child, starting from age group of 10 to 16, where child can be going through a schooling system, learn inner wisdom, learn the technology of the modern technology, and be prepared for competitive exams. So this is what wisdom schooling is all about. Is your child suffering in the old schooling system, burden of schooling, prison of schooling, or is your child ready for a joyful learning? Old schooling system is 8 plus 3 plus 2 schooling, 8 hours of school, 3 hours of tuition, 2 hours of homework. A new schooling system where child will learn joyfully with a lighter syllabus and more modern technology. Is your child suffering from old school, heavy syllabus, useless subjects which are required for 21st century? Or is your child destined for a joyful learning of 21st century education based on a syllabus from NIOS and modern technology of artificial intelligence and robotics? Is your child studying in a CBSE or state board where the syllabus is heavy, inflexible? Or can we take up NIOS, which is equivalent of CBSE and state board as per the government of India, which gives a lot of free time for self-development and a faster track education is possible. By the age of 16, if the child is smart enough, can complete the 12th standard equivalent of CBSE or state board. Is your child still suffering in the old school? The old school system is one shoe fits for all. Average students are about 68%. Is your child in the average or he is smart? Is there a syllabus and learning track which will encourage the faster track of learning for the smart kids? The 21st century education is all about individualized learning, individualized track for preparing for future. So The old school is a mass education. One teacher teaches 70. New age school, Wizkid Gurukula, is modern. One teacher for 10 to 15 students, one mentor for 10 to 15 students for guiding, counseling, and encouraging, and one-to-one coaching by artificial intelligence machines. So that way, the machines will learn the ability of the child, fine-tune the syllabus, and create a syllabus which is interesting, exciting, and help to develop the intelligence of the child. Is your child suffering the old school system, one syllabus for all, or your smart child ready for new age schooling, where every child one syllabus based on the intelligence? Is your child suffering in the factory, education factory, going through slowly year after year, or is your child ready for a modern education, 21st century education, where the focus is on holistic development from the Wizkids school? A faster track for the children who are smart enough. Is your child suffering from 18th century Macaulay's education system, which created clerks for British Empire, which is creating more and more people who are looking for jobs? Or is your child ready to be independent, free, creative thinker, and entrepreneur who will face the challenges of tomorrow and who is ready to employ people, create employment generation? And the focus is on science, technology, entrepreneurship, arts, maths, and self-development unfoldment streams. Is your child suffering in the education system where overemphasis is on IQ? Is your child getting angry, emotional, disturbed, pressurized? The emotional quotient is not what is taught in the schools. The spiritual quotient is not taught in the schools. The current schooling system doesn't even focus, understand the 9 intelligence of which child has. Are you ready for the 21st century education for your child? The old school is focused on the marks, just some numbers. Is your child ready for 21st century education by Wizkid Gurukula, where the focus is on development of competency from beginner to intermediate to proficient to advanced level, the competency in the subjects? Is your child suffering from the old school system of one examination for all? The monkey, the elephant, fish, all of us have to go through one examination, climbing the tree. Your child is unique and different, requires a personalized attention. Is your child ready for the new age education, where all-round personality is encouraged? Is your child completely deculturalized in the current schooling system, old schooling system, 20th century schooling system? Or is your child ready education for 21st century, inspired by Swami Vivekananda's ideals, deeply rooted in the culture and the ability to handle the modern technology, artificial intelligence, robotics? On the other hand, is your child complaining about boring schooling system, which is 20th century old? Or is your child ready to learn in a modern way, where education becomes entertainment, entire education is gamified, learning becomes fun rather than boring? Is your child suffering from the old schooling system, where focus is memory-based rote learning, remember pages and pages after books? Or is it child ready for a new age schooling system of Wizkid, where 21st century skills, communication, collaboration, character building, critical thinking, and creativity become important? Is your child traveling to school every day, 1 to 1.5 hours, in the school bus, enjoying the pollution, spoiling the health? Or is your child ready for a neighborhood school, walkable distance, where you can enjoy the comfortable study very close to your home? Welcome to Wizkids Gurukula. Is your child suffering from heavy academic load? More than 50% of that is outdated syllabus, irrelevant for 21st century? Or is your child ready for modern education, equipping for 21st century, and with inner capability, the inner strength of Bhagavad Gita and outer knowledge of artificial intelligence, robotics, and science, and joyful learning? Is your child suffering in cage like small classrooms? First standard you would study, spend 1 year. Second standard you would study in 2 years, a year. Like that, it's moving from one classroom to other classroom based on the age. Or your child ready for holistic education, where education is not based on the age, education is based on the intelligence, where children can share and learn and grow together in a single classroom in the tradition of a Gurukula. Is your child suffering from a school teachers who are overburdened with n number of things, lot of administrative work, stressed with the examination? Are they creating stress for your child also? Or your child is destined for a better education with the Wizkids Gurukula, where teachers have enough time to spend with the child, 1:10, 1:15, mentor to children ratio, 1:1 coaching with the artificial intelligence tutors? Is your child burdened with only study for examination? Is your child studying for knowledge or exam? Welcome to the Wizkids Gurukula, where education is for understanding the subject, a project-based learning, activity-based learning, not exam-based learning. Is your child studying 20th century schooling system, where focus is on competition, or is your child destined for 21st century education, where inner strength of the child is built with the Bhagavad Gita and culture, and the tools required for modern day artificial intelligence, robotics, and science and technology are learned? Can the child be independent thinker, self-driven, motivated, and powerful? Welcome to Wizkids Gurukula. So is your child being labeled as loser? Is your child losing its confidence? Is the child stress is building up in the child because of the old outdated schooling system? Welcome to the new age Gurukula, new age Wizkids Gurukula, where every child becomes a winner based on the modern technology and modern way of coaching. Welcome to the Wizkids Gurukula. We are creating leaders of tomorrow, today. Leaders of New Age Bharat, Glorious Bharat, Divine Bharat, Navya Bharat, Bhavya Bharat, Divya Bharat. We opened our first Gurukula in the Rajarajeshwari Nagar. It's offered by the education content comes from Purna Chetana School in Mysore, one of the leading edge schools focused on 21st century Bharatiya education, Bharatiya culture-based education. And Lightofself Foundation, which is focused on the spiritual and cultural development of children. We admit children age group of 10 to 12, preparing for 10th standard board examination. Where is your child suffering from old schooling system of 20th century? Can you give the gift of 21st century education new education for the child, a joyful experience of education, a wonderful experience of education, building the inner strength, capability, and ability to handle technology. Can you make your children the wizards, the wise children and wizards? Welcome to Wizkid Gurukula. Thank you very much. Namaste.